This man was on a video call with his wife when suddenly he froze and didn't dare move. The villagers behind him also stood completely still. His wife thought the network was just slow, so she moved around the house trying to get a better signal. After trying a few times, she eventually ended the video call, and only then did everyone dare to move again. The man had staged everything to deceive his wife. She believed he was studying in Russia, when in fact he was actually teaching in a remote village within their own country. Every time his wife called, he pretended to be in Russia, with the help of the villagers who always assisted him in keeping up the act. One day, his wife sent him a knitted sweater she had mailed to Russia. To maintain the lie, he asked his friend to paint the sweater's pattern directly onto his body. However, his wife noticed that the sweater looked far too tight and asked him to turn around. The man, afraid of being exposed, tried to distract her. Suddenly, he froze again, pretending there was another network issue. His wife once again assumed it was a poor connection and ended the call. In reality, he hadn't even fully painted the sweater on his back. One day, the wife decided to visit the tourist site where her husband was actually working. At the entrance, she saw a wall of photos of the founders of the village's development. One of the photos was covered. Curious, she tore the covering away and was shocked to find her husband's photo underneath. Realizing something was wrong, she went straight to the office to find him. The villagers were stunned when they saw her. One quickly threw on a wig, while another tried to warn her husband, but he was caught immediately. She looked around and found a room filled with items related to Russia. It was clear that everything had been staged by her husband to maintain the deception. As she wandered through the village, however, she was captivated by the beautiful paintings on the walls. She realized that the once impoverished village had been transformed into a vibrant tourist destination, and she couldn't hide her pride. She approached her husband from behind, startling him as he realized his secret was finally exposed. Feeling sympathy for him, she started to understand his lofty aspirations. Her husband had come to the village to help the poor and bring prosperity to their community. He could only apologize sincerely. She also realized that it was her parents who had pressured him into studying in Russia. In the end, she no longer cared about the lie and promised to support him no matter what, touching everyone who heard their story. Hearing her words filled the man with new spirit, and his wife embraced him proudly.